First and foremost, what is your definition of co-teaching?
More teachers really being in the room together, same expectations, teaching material to kids, knowing the material, so if kids ask questions, they can ask either one of us.
And you've been teaching for
17 years.
17 years.
17 years.
When did you begin to use the co-teaching approach?
I've had collaborators since I started. Co-teaching more came up like in the last 4 or 5 years, the idea of the collaborator teaching part of the class or teaching with me. So probably the last 4 or 5 years has been co-teaching, collaboration, all 17.
What does co-teaching look like in our classroom?
It might be you go over the warm-up with them one day while I'm doing attendance, or you explain an assignment while I'm taking care of a problem over here. So just having the same responsibilities.
Right. How did co-teaching method change your daily classroom routine?
It really hasn't. If anything, it kind of made it a little easier because there's 2 instead of 1.
Right.
So, if 4 kids have a question, divide and conquer, it makes things easier and the kids get that feedback a little quicker.
What are some things that contribute to a successful co-teacher or collaborator?
Respecting each other in terms of expectations, understanding expectations, knowing that personalities are going to be a little different, and that shouldn't affect the kids' education at all. So.
In what ways do we compliment each other during co-teaching?
I think ultimately we have each other's backs. Like if a kid asks me something and I tell them no, or we can't do it this way, if they come to you, you're not going to tell them. Right. We see eye to eye with all the kids.
What are some problems that we face or have faced with co-teaching?
Honestly, I don't think we've hit any. Right. I really don't.
Right. It's been a pretty smooth ride. So.
I mean, it's the second year. I think last year was a little, trying to figure things out a little bit. This year, you've been in here before, so
right. Smooth.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Very smooth. How do general education students benefit from a co-teaching approach?
I think if I explain things one way, if a kid doesn't get it, there's always someone else to try to explain it from a different point of view. And you don't have the English background,
right?
So you can explain it to them in a non-English teacher way, and sometimes kids need that.
Yeah, absolutely. And the same question, how do special education students benefit from a co-teaching approach?
I think for some of the special ed kids, because they have a pre-existing relationship with you because you're their case manager, they're much more comfortable talking to you sometimes. So I think they're more willing to ask questions.
Right. Right. A few shy individuals.
I know.
In our class.
Yes, we do have a few.
Just the type of day.
It's all right.
How do we handle the logistics of co-teaching in the classroom?
It's weird. I don't think we have to handle anything. Like you come in, you're like, oh, we're doing the warm-up, hey, let's do this.
Right.
You know.
And do you have any suggestions as to how to make co-teaching successful?
I think any regular ed teacher needs to know that the special ed teacher coming in they're not an assistant, they're not a paper pusher, they have a teaching degree and they need to utilize that and make sure they're part of the classroom and not just someone who sits in the back of the room and helps certain kids.
100% agree.
All right.